When it comes to the safety of our MPs and their staff, the researchers and assistants and caseworkers, the situation is getting completely out of control. Yes, we're talking about the threats coming from the Islamist side towards our democracy. Of course, the situation has been escalating since the 7th of October with all the protests going on across London and other places as well. One of the main issues is not only is aggressive, but they're also very violent because they are sending direct threats against their politicians and individuals as well, by the way, not just MPs. We actually have the Reform UK candidate in Rochdale, Simon Danzik, who's also been threatened during the by-election campaign. And that's why the government and Parliament have now come out to say, well, we are going to be putting in extra cash, £15 million for those most at threat, as well as security upgrades in constituencies and also private homes. Now, Tom Tugendhat, who is the security minister, said that his team and the Treasury are finalising the package. He actually told the MPs that their Home Office and Parliament would do everything they can to protect the MPs. He said, over the past few weeks, we have seen disgraceful attempts to intimidate this House, to undermine the democratic process and to spread fear among those who have been elected to represent our country. This is unacceptable. It must end. To this House, I want to say clearly that the government will defend our democracy. We are working with the police and with Parliament to ensure that disagreements are resolved in this House through debate, not outside with threats of violence. He continued by saying that to those who seek to threaten this House, I say this: we will not be cowed, we will not be intimidated, and we will not be silenced. We will do whatever is necessary to protect those elected to represent us, to safeguard our freedoms, and to protect our rights. Now, obviously, I agree that democracy and Parliament and MPs must be protected, but the problem here is, wasn't it the same politicians in the same House of Commons that over the last few years have been doing this to the country? And they created a situation where if ordinary people, including myself, who has been attacked before, if I go to Parliament and say, guys, a few of us ordinary civilians are getting targeted, they don't really feel the urgency to do anything about it. But of course, when it comes to the House of Commons, they say, oh, we just discovered there's a problem in the country. Yes, we've been trying to tell you for about 20 years. You didn't listen. A Home Office spokesperson also said that the UK government's protective security system is rigorous and proportionate. I really hate that word, by the way, proportionate, but okay. Security measures for MPs are kept under review, and the police continue to work to ensure that appropriate security measures are taken to protect elected representatives. It is our long-standing policy not to provide detailed information on those arrangements, as doing so could compromise their integrity and affect individual security. Now, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section, of course, when it comes to the £15 million, obviously taxpayers' money, and of course the necessity when it comes to the security of the MPs. But what about the rest of the country? Let me know your thoughts. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.